Hi, thanks for staying with us here on STL Live. We're back with Stephen Acree from RISE. Thanks for staying with us, Stephen.
Sure.
All right. So you mentioned earlier in the segment you're the president of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been president of that?
That has been, I think, about 13
Wow.
years or so now. Yeah.
13 years running. Okay. All right. Well,
they can't get rid of me.
So I guess tell the viewers here just a little bit of insight into that. I mean, I like to ask kind of some general questions every once in a while, but what's your favorite aspect of running the RISE organization? You got to have, I'm sure, some good.
I do, and really my favorite thing about it, and what sort of drives me, gets me up in the morning, is that RISE is a place where everyone is there because that's where they want to be. It's a place where there's lots of talent, people are very accomplished, and they're with the organization because that's what they chose to do. It's not just a job, it's a mission. And it's wonderful to work in an atmosphere like that.
So a real good team is what you're saying, basically,
yes,
when it comes to do that. So as in any other job, you're stronger with, more stronger people around you and people that are enthused and ready to
absolutely,
conquer the day.
And having people that make you look good, because having lots of people who do a great job, then that always makes you look good.
Right. Yeah. Sure. All right. Well, you mentioned what you do. So are there any other organizations that help with your event that's coming up, or anything during the year?
Well, we do have some collaborators. I mentioned the St. Louis Cultural Festivals, but there also be some folks who are going to be at the festival that people can go and visit. So KDHX, City Arch River will be there, the Downtown YMCA, and the Logo School. And they'll just be there because they work in areas and do things that have a commitment to see improvement in neighborhoods and communities, so they're going to have a presence there too.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, KDHX is a very popular local radio station in the area.
In fact, we have a DJ from KDHX who's going to be the MC, and then we have another person who's going to actually spin records during when the band's not playing.
Okay. All right, that'll work. So I guess another thing that was curious when I was reading about your organization, what's some other examples where you've been working? So we have this event that's coming up in August. So tell us, viewers a little more about what to expect from you guys other than just this event coming up.
Yeah. So in the rest of the year, what we normally do is we're out there working with groups in neighborhoods, and some of the places people might be familiar with, if anyone knows Crown Candy Kitchen in Old North St. Louis, it's kind of a famous local destination. The neighborhood there's an organization, Old North St. Louis Restoration Group. We've worked with them for a long time, and there's been a lot of revitalization around Crown Candy, and that's us working with the neighborhood to make that redevelopment happen.
Okay.
People are familiar with the Grove.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know this, but before the Grove was the Grove, and the neighborhood still had a long way to go, we were working with the neighborhood there and actually helped them acquire 36 problem properties that were their biggest issue, and then redevelop those, and turn them into good, stable properties.
Wow.
And that's what started sort of investment coming into the neighborhood, and that's what we want our role to be, to work in communities that have lost investment, to create that energy, that momentum, where then the private sector will go in and invest and continue to make that happen. So those are past projects that we've worked on.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. While we got a minute left, tell me some things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
What was something you're looking forward to in the near future? Something on top of your head.
Yeah, in the near future, a great thing that we're doing in collaboration with Messiah Lutheran Church down in the Tower Grove East, Fox Park area of the city is doing some historic rehab of properties to house an immigrant Bhutanese population.
Wow.
Which
you guys are busy.
It's very unusual, and it's a mission for them. These folks are part of their congregation, and so we're working with that population to do some affordable housing that'll be all historic rehab.
Okay. Hey, well, Stephen, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thanks for coming on, and good luck with everything. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming on. When we return on STL TV Live, we'll chat with author Laveau White. We'll be right back after this break. Thank you.